being up on stage. I am the most extreme, no filter version of myself. And then same thing with running a race. If you can provide a little bit of joy in people's lives, hopefully that means that it's going to be reciprocated, tenfold.
Dreamboat, babe, won't you be my baby?
Give me a second to tune it real quick. It is. I grew up in Brentwood, Tennessee, just outside of Nashville, famously known as Music City, USA. There's a little bit of cautious advice from people that are in the music industry that would tell you, like, hey, it's really tough. And it is, they're not wrong. But, I think at a certain point I was kind of like, well, it's fun to try and do hard things and see if it works out. And I've been lucky that it's, to this point worked out enough. With death and taxes. When you first start writing music, it kind of makes you feel like you're a fraud, you're a loser, you're not smart, you don't even have a full grasp of the English language. I'm starting to believe a strap hanger's all I'll be. First and foremost with running, it's a good way to kind of wipe the board clean. If you're working on writing a song or something and you keep hitting a roadblock of some sort and you just can't get past it, there are times where it's like, you know what, I need to remove myself from this setting and go out and run.
It's been a long time since I last ran a mile. I sprinted down the road when your parents got home and your father erased, tried to wrestle and break me, but his lungs gave out when I went and dove down.
Running and, practicing for a show or a tour is kind of two sides of the same coin. I think, there's a privilege in getting to experience that initial anxiety and then go through it to get to the reward of, whatever you feel after that.
Those were back in my glory days.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
How you doing?
Doing all right. How are you? Well, I live in New York, but Nashville, Tennessee.
Very good. I had a feeling.
Yeah, well,
Because you don't look like you grew up in Brooklyn.
Hey, well, again, you never know.
You never know. You never know. But that's part of the beauty of what New York Roadrunners does.
Exactly.
It brings so many people together.
Absolutely,
all
and I
doing
love
the
it.
same thing.
It's great.
Right.
There was a day when I'd carry the weight of your love in my arms, and I never get tired, but my reps have gone down and my gut kinda sticks out, and I don't know my maximum love lifting power. So when you see me, don't ask me how I'm feeling, 'cause you can probably tell I'm a little uneasy and my pants are too tight and my belt is still trying to hold it all in, but I don't think they can anymore. That's for sure.
Something that I think ties into both processes. I mean, it's kind of euphoric in a way, and it's one of those things where it's like, it is fun while you're doing it, you're enjoying yourself, and then when you're done, you realize maybe I didn't enjoy it enough because it was so great, but it goes by like that, so.
No shape to be in